Hello, I'm Rocco Trigueros, member of the steering from the Vancouver Tenants Union. We're briefly going to talk about the renters' rights during the COVID 19 state of emergency. This presentation was beautifully illustrated by Helena Crovat. The usual suspects. We will be talking about the provincial temporary changes on evictions, rent increases, landlord dealings with tenants, and also mention some financial supports such as the temporary rent supplement. We will try to highlight details that are not usually discussed. At this present time, no eviction in any home can be implemented, whether it is pending or new. Notices to end tenancy cannot be issued as well. However, evictions under exceptional circumstances are still allowed. These types of notices need to be cited. Notices issued before the emergency are valid and need to be disputed as well. So bottom line, if you receive a notice, might not be implemented, but you need to fight it. You cannot receive a notice to end tenancy even if your rent or utilities were not paid. If someone else bought the property and wants you out, if you as an employee got accommodation as part of your job and now you're unemployed. Also, if plans were made for your apartment to be renovated, demolished, or converted into something else. Bottom line, you stay no matter what. Remember that your landlord cannot physically evict you, change your locks, take your personal belongings unless a housing authority or a court is involved. Same goes for the use of a bailing firm in order to evict that has no contact with the Ministry of Attorney General. The punch here is do not be intimidated by regular notices, but even regular notices need to be disputed. Don't forget. Now, evictions could be possible under exceptional circumstances. We want to talk about them as we're afraid that they can be potentially used as an excuse to evict tenants. These exceptions are disturbing the landlord or other tenants of the residential property, putting in risk the health of the landlord or other tenants, causing property damage, or using the property to do criminal activities. It can be the case that the property is in such a state that it cannot be used for living and the government requires immediate evacuation. Even in these unlikely scenarios, the landlord cannot serve you documents in person. If you get one of these notices, it's important to dispute it. Otherwise, you will be accepting the allegations and expected to leave on that date. Let's talk about rent increases. During this pandemic, a landlord still can give you a notice for rent increase. However, it will not be applicable until the state of emergency is over. The same goes for any notice already given. If your rent was supposed to go up in May, you still pay the same amount you did in April. If post-dated checks were given, the tenant can ask the landlord to return your checks and then issue new ones. Landlords are not essential workers. You do not want them visiting your place often and exposing you and your family to COVID 19. So, according to the provincial government, unless there is a risk to a personal property or life, they cannot enter your place without your consent. They still can provide notices, but if you do not consent, there's no way an open house, unit showings, or not important repairs can happen at your place. It is pretty much in your power to say no to unnecessary interactions with your landlord. So remember to say no. At this point, the only official financial support tenants have is the BC Housing Temporary Rent Supplement. The amount goes from 300 to 500 depending on applicants having dependents or not. The application just started some days ago. The money is paid directly to your landlord. You only have to apply once. If you apply in April, you will get payments for all the 3 months. If you apply in May, you will get payment only for the 2 remaining months. So please apply as soon as possible. Some tenants struggling to make their April or May rent may be able to tap the province emergency benefit for workers, which will provide a one-time 1,000 payment to those who lost income because of COVID-19. People who receive employment insurance or the Canada Emergency Response Benefit are eligible for the one-time payment. Applications will be open on May 1st and can be done easily online or by phone. So that's something else you can use. Finally, do not forget to visit our webpage or go to COVID-19 BC Rent Crisis Resources. You will be able to find more information on topics such as disputing notices, steps you need to take if you cannot pay your May rent, online training, organizing your building in a safe manner, template letters for your landlord, and so much more. My name is Rocco, and it has been a pleasure to do this presentation